Hi there and welcome back. So this is the third video today, and at the beginning of the day I just got a load of stuff what I'd started decorating or what needed decorating, and the last bit of what I'd got out what I wanted to get finished today. So we've got a couple of random pieces. Now that's from a Tim Holtz chipboard, and that's from I think that number pack. Then I've got a few little die cut tags that I did buy from a shop on Etsy. I think I just pulled out one of each one because I obviously don't want a million. Not a million, just 100. So I'm rooting around now looking for some of the thingers. So I'm just going to get those on, because I even find, you know, just getting these on and when you can pull them out and use them, it's not like, oh, I've got to grab that box what's got those things on. I mean, I suppose it depends how your craft room is, you know, for being able to grab older things. But I know where these sorts of things are kept in my craft room, I would actually knock the camera trying to reach them. And that's another thing, when you're actually filming, you've got less to hand, because you know, you've got a camera somewhere and a tripod and all the rest of it, so it does stop you from reaching quite a few things. And obviously there's only so many times we're wanting to pause. Now I'm gonna keep a few, I think I'm gonna keep a few of the buttons out. Did I just see some buttons? Oh yeah, there's a couple in here, so I'm just going to grab those. Is there any? Ooh. I think that's it. I did say I was going to turn my light up, and I've still not done that, so I'm actually going to get up and do that before we before we go any further, because oh, sorry if I've just banged you. Is that better? I know we get it. It's a bit glary then. There, let's move across a little bit. Okay, so we've got all those pinned up. Now on that one, I've just put a little bead, but because I've forgotten to keep them out, I won't bother. I won't bother with the others. So these ones, I was just going to put some string through it, and I thought I'd just go. And obviously you can make these with, you know, your number digitals, and just put some holes in. So I'm going to keep that like that, and then that can be sewn onto something else. So that's that bit done. And this one, I'll just pop it in like a tag, and then depending how I want to use it, I can pull the string out. So that's those two done and dusted and they can go in there ready to use pile. So I've got all these oh well, these are like the tops of notepads, so I've got 4 of those, and I've got some tabs, and I've inked all around them ready. So I've got 2 sorts of tabs. Did I say tags the first time? I feel like I said tags. If I did, I didn't mean it. I meant tabs. Right, I'm going to pull my board up, because we're going to do some stamping. So let's get these on here. I don't know why I've put everything on my table and then I have to move it, but that's the way that I did it. So let's put these on. Right, so they're all as paper things. I think I'm going to use the black archival and I'm just going to stamp over them. So I want to try and keep them in the piles, but obviously it doesn't matter so much. So I'm just going to stamp these. I'm not sure if I'm just keeping... No, I'm not. No, ignore me. I'd already thought about that. Yeah, I did. Half of me thought, shall I just put, you know, just stick a little bit of something on there. And then the other part was, shall I just stamp some numbers over the top? And that is what I decided to do. So that's what I'm doing. These are just going to be stamped, and then they're going to go back into my need to make pile, because obviously they need paper on them, in them, not on them. So that can go over there, and this one. Okay, and then we'll do the whale. Well, they're not real whale tail ones. Turn the script on and get a different print. Oh, I was so bored of that one. I was sure it really doesn't matter. That's a bit too spaced for little splodged. That's definitely a new word. Splodged. I splodged it. Right, and now let's do this pile. And you'll probably have seen I've got some fabric there, and I'm going to stamp over those two. Should I do it in the archival, or should I do it in the stays one? I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it will be fine in the archival. I've done archival on fabric before. Obviously, I'm not washing the fabric. I mean, it is supposed to be permanent and waterproof, so maybe I could wash it. Maybe I will wash my fabric stamped pieces of material, but no, I can't imagine that I'm ever going to want to. Okay, so that's those ones done. Now, these pieces are like the edgings of the material, and I thought I'm just going to stamp those, and I'm going to pop them back in my box, because I think I'm going to do some like fabric and paper scruffy edgings, which I will sew, well, put some stitches on. I don't know if I'll sew them together, but so I'm going to save those for that. Okay, I'll see what it looks like on the ticking one. Oh, that's lovely. So get that script here. That's better. So they can go back over there. So you'll see those pop up at another time. So we've got these strips here. So I'm just going to stamp over these. Maybe if I'd have got my stamping block out, I could have done it in longer stamps, but I suppose then I mean, to put ink on it, aren't you? So maybe it wouldn't save any time. Just seems like a lot of pressing. I think I'm gonna have arm and shoulder and hand ache after. So that's that. And this one, and I think the rest is ticking. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna leave the black out because I'm gonna do the numbers in the black. Okay, so that is that bit done. Oof, give my arm a rest. Right, I'm going to pull the Tim Holtz field notes out, the stamps. and we'll see. So I think I'll do these first because I'm literally just putting numbers on them. So let's get them. I think I want the number going that way on that one, and that way on that one, and that way on that one. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Right, that's this big number. I'll be fine for those two. I wonder. That might be nice actually. Across that one. Yeah. That one on that one. That one on that one. Then we want something a little bit smaller. That one on that one. And I've got a number. Another number. Gosh. I could do that down there. Okay, so I shall do those. Again, I'm not... Oh, I'll use the thing. Okay. Okay. So that's that one. That one. I like that. Very nice. That's that one. So yeah, I forget the shop that I got these from, but it was a UK shop on Etsy. If anyone does want to know who's in the UK and perhaps doesn't have a dye machine, I can look back in my history, which I don't mind doing. So yeah, just say so in the comments if you want me to. Should really have a look anyway, but so sometimes it's just time doing those small little things, and there's always 152 small little things that need to do. So that's those. I'm going to class those as done. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I don't know if I'm going to attach them to tags, the side of the pages or whatever, but we've got some. So that's those. Right, so the whale-ish tail ones, I am going to put some holes in them and put some you know what's in them, brads, not brads, what are they, eyelets. That's what I'm going to do, put some eyelets in. And I'm also going to see if I can get a little number on them as well. Okay, I think while I've got this out, I might as well do a couple of these. I don't want all of these done. Now, obviously, these are going to go that way, so probably going to want to come in, and they're going to want doing double, aren't they? Is that? No, it's not, but that doesn't make sense. Because once you use it, you stick it down and the hole would just be on one side, which I quite like, especially on those. But on these, I don't know why, I like the hole all the way through. But it's this bit what's got to be cut and stuck down. So I think what I'm going to do is go through them, and when I've joined them together with the eyelets, I will then cut across the bottom, and obviously they will stay together because the eyelet will keep them together. Hope that made sense. Right, do some, well, let's do a couple on the other side. I don't want them all done. Shall I do 3? No, I'm just going to do 2. Right, so that's that part done. Let's get some thingamajigs. I'm going to move those magnets. Where can I keep them? I'll just put them there. So let's get these in. Wrong way. Okay. Let's get some out and then I don't have to keep stopping and starting. That's that one, that's that one. Okay, let's get these ones done. Quite boring little jobs, but the things that want doing and the things that make my life. Oh, that knobble has gone in again. Keeps going in and out. But I have ordered a new knobble. Oh, I think I've done that the wrong way round. Oh, that's so irritating when you do that. Come on. Oh. Oh, I think the cube's coming out. I've got it out. You know, the other day I wanted to try and get this cube out to sort it out, and yeah, I couldn't. Don't know how it goes back in. It's obviously a certain way, isn't there? Yes. Oh, I don't know how. I might have to pause. Oh, I'm stuck. Does it just go? I think it goes that way. See if I can get it on. Somebody help. Come on. Right, I'm going to pause and work it out. Hey, that was quite interesting. I'm glad that happened because I've now got a better understanding how that cube works. So yeah. Oof, I didn't think I was going to be able to get it back on. But yeah. Anyway, so when my new cube comes, I will save it. Just in case. Okay, they're going in lovely. Okay, oh, that one's stuck as well. Yeah, I think something's up with that knobble. So let's change this one. I think I need that one. No, that one. I've said it a million times, but I wish I could remember which one was better for which thing. That was better. It was more smooth underneath. Okay, so that's those done, and then I want 2, 4, 5 for those. 1, 2. I don't want the flowered ones, and I don't want the washers, and I can't get the washers off that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's get these done. So I'm going to go all the way through, and then I'm thinking I can get my little scissors through the bottom. Whew, I'm hot. I'm hot now. Wrong way. Oh. You probably, I've just looked up, you probably can't see a thing what I'm doing, but I'm sure you can you can visualize it. Last one, not that one, this one. Okay, right, get me tiny little snips, because when I come to it and I think, oh my goodness, how do I do this, this will help me remember. So then I will glue inside there. I think that'll work, but I've only done 5, so if it doesn't, then it's not a biggie. But I know things like this, when I'm, you know, making some flips and all the rest of it, I really, well, it's not, I mean, the word that I normally would use is I can't be bothered, and that's not really the word. I don't know what the word is. It's just not convenient, because if I'd got a project all out on my desk and then I have to mess about with this and eyelets and it's just too faffy. I think that's the word. I can't be doing with a faffy. I don't mind doing all the faffy beforehand when my desk's clear, but yeah, when I'm in the middle of the project, I don't want to, because I tend to, you know, drop things and all the rest of it, and it's not good, is it, when your project's underneath you? I've got nowhere to you know, put it to one side or what have you. Right, let's so we're going to stamp some of these. Want something a bit smaller than these. That one, oh no, that's even too big. So let's I mean, some of these ones might be, they'd be okay for that. That'd probably be just about okay for that. Yeah, that'd be okay. Like this. Right, so I'll do those first, and then I would say, oh dear, this is going to be like a jigsaw. I would say they need something tinier. But it's not really any tinier, is they? So let's do these. Let's not think about those. Let's do this. And I'm just going to stamp at the front. If I do want it stamped at the back, then I can obviously do that whenever. I'm just going to try that. Yeah, that was okay. Let's do another one. Yep. At the top. Okay. Shall we do another? Shall we? Shall we? Because I really can't think what to put on the others. I don't have to put anything, really. Right, so that's that one. We've had enough of that one. I think that lives there. Right. Oh, it's already out. Let's do these. Okay. Oh, I need to give my eyes a rest after. I have just gone from video 2 to video 3. I did say that I was going to take a break. If you're from the UK, we have a magazine called Take a Break. We have a little bit of a joke about it, but I don't think it's very good to share it. It's a Ryan joke, so yeah, it's probably best best not spoken about. Oh dear, but when I hear it, it does make me giggle. Right, this figure 1, figure 2 will probably fit on there. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So that's those ones done. These ones I'm just gonna stamp them. Don't know why I put those big ones away. What else have we got? I've got inky fingers. I know that. That's I did like that long one. I like that one. And we've not used that. Shall we have a couple of fired? Let's have a couple of this way up. That's quite quirky, isn't it? This way up. I like that. Let's do another. Let's do one that's a bit paler. Oh dear. Good reminder to myself. Tabs go this way up. Oh dear. Right, let's get these done. That's that one. That did it's like come off its thing, you know, because it's quite thin. So it's like an angle. So if you kind of bend it the way that it should go, you actually splodge it. So I'm not sure if Mr. Tim Holtz realises this. I don't know if anyone's told him. I'm not telling him. No, definitely not. Definitely not. He might say, don't bother using my stuff again, missus. But yeah, it's obviously with it being so thin. And I like that one. Right, put that one back. And this one, I did want to be a librarian as a child. I spent ages doing like pretend stamping on books. Weird that is when you think about it. Right, so that's all those done. So I've got some yummy tabs. Right, I don't want those anymore. Let's put that in there. Oh, I wish I'd have made a cup of tea, you know, in between. I really do. Right, come on. Oh, that's because I've put those magnets there. Oh, I've just seen a good place to put my magnets. But I might forget that they exist again. That's why I've kept them out where I can see them, because I've put them somewhere because they got on my nerves that much. I'd put them away, and then when I wanted them, I couldn't find them, so I decided to have them back out again, but they've got on my nerves again. They just don't know when to stop, do they? So these are going to be tabs. All I've done is, you know, obviously just ripped some ticking material. I got mine from eBay. It can be quite expensive. And all I did is I got my width from one of these. So I can see that. Let's tear that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to sew these or if I'm just going to glue them on. Because I've never done these before. And see, I was thinking perhaps, oh, I like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to sew them, to be honest. And I think I just want them a little bit wider than that. So they're at 5, so let's do 6. Okay, so 6. Yeah, that can go in my scrap tin because I will be doing some other things with material for Tim Holtz. Not for him exactly. No, not even with Tim Holtz because he's not here. So yeah, using Tim Holtz things. Right. Okay, so this one. I've gotten so hungry as well. Okay, and then we got another 2 out of that. Have they got bigger and bigger? Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes you want big ones, don't you? I'll do do the next one a bit smaller. Okay, so that's that. And then I've got these ones, so I'm going to do the same. If I do this, this is more sensible, isn't it? It takes me a bit, you know, when I'm doing something and then it's like, oh, why didn't I do it that way? But yeah, I have to do a few of something first. Oh, that's not very straight. To get into the rhythm. Now I'm into the rhythm. None of them are straight, but I'm into the rhythm. That's a bit straighter. So I'll keep that because I do need some scraps. You're probably thinking, oh my goodness, why does she need scraps? Because I don't play with material that much. I'm starting to get it out a bit more, which is why I want to prep some beforehand, because it's not something that I just go for. I kind of forget that it exists. So I think if I've got some out, then I might use it. Right, that's that. Super. So on some of them, I am going to put a button, because I really like that. And I did really like those on these ones. So I think I'd be best to straighten them up, like so. And I'm gonna get my fabric out and stick this button here. I don't think I'm going to put a picture of these on the thumbnail, because you obviously, until you use these kinds of things, you can't really see what it is. If I put a picture of them and them, it'll be like, oof, what's she made? Right, hopefully that will stick. So we'll just leave that there. Just cut this string down a little bit. So we'll look at this one. Let's just cut that one a bit straighter. So if we go that way and then have that there. Oh, I do like that. But again, they don't all want buttons, because if they all had buttons and you used, you know, 5 or 6 in a book, in fact, I'd be better to put it more there, wouldn't I? So it's coming out of the book rather than it being in the book. Because, excuse me, if it was on a page and you stick it down or sew it down and you had the button there, you would have all that weight. But if you have it on the edge, it's going to poke out. So yes, that's what I need to do. So this one, that's pretty straight. I'll have that on this side. So that was on there, so it'd have to be towards the middle. Okay, just talking to myself, just making sure I know what I'm doing. Right, so that's those 3 buttons used on. I've got some more buttons, and I really do like them with buttons. So I'm going to do this one with a button. I'm going to leave them buttonless. And I'm going to leave these plain as well, because if I don't use them for tabs, which I'm going to, but yeah, I could use them in clusters and things. Okay, let me grab, in fact, I'm going to put some on the white ones, just a couple. Right, so this is something that I've sat and done. I think I did it in one of the vlogs, because again, it's when I think, oh, I want a button, and then I go, ugh, but I've got to thread it. Not like you have to thread it. You can put them on without the thread, but I do like them with the thread. Right, let's open those up so they don't stick to the other side. So let's do a couple of these. Shall we do 4? Yeah, Modi 4. Oh dear, I've started answering myself back. Right, that's that one. Open that up. These are coconut shell buttons. They're very nice. Right, so both of those went that way, so we're going to do those that way. So we want to just stay like that, just a little minute. And we'll put that there. And I'll put, what am I going to put a picture of? Because I'm not making anything properly. You know, I just said like, oh, I can't really put a picture of these things on. Yeah, but this is all I've made. So, yeah, we'll have to make them look pretty, aren't I? I mean, they are pretty, but like I say, just from a picture, you wouldn't, you can't really tell what's going off. Right, so that's those, and I think that's it. That's all I wanted to get done today. I have got a list, which I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it's here. So this is my list of embellishments that I want to make. So I will keep popping on and trying to get them made, ready for doing bigger projects. I don't know when the bigger projects are going to happen, because it depends how quickly I get the embellishments and the ephemera done to where we at in the month kind of thing, because obviously winter's approaching. I'm not doing Christmas per se. I'm doing some winter botanicals, and I'm going to do a winter wonderland. I don't think they're going to be big projects. I don't think it's going to be like videos of making ephemera and things like that. I think it will be just using the kit ephemera, and maybe like just making it into some folios and that type of things. So yeah, I mean, that shouldn't take too long up. I know last year when I was filming, there wasn't, I don't think, as many people online that run up to Christmas, because obviously everybody's busy. So and I don't know about everybody else, but to be honest, I get fed up of seeing Christmas. I mean, I work in retail. Fair enough, now I only go out once a day to work, but you know, we're already in Christmas mode, and it's just like, oh, you know, by December I've had enough. I'm ready to start spring. Oh, this will make a pretty picture, won't it? I'm just getting myself set up. See, this is why I want to emboss, because obviously you can make pieces, not like this because it's on chipboard, but that kind of thing. I don't think I'm going to photo them. They're not going to sit nice and straight, are they? I think that'll be nice enough. Oh, let's put the arm on it. Okay, so that's it. I shall be back tomorrow with pretty much, you know, the same kind of thing. I'm just going to keep going through my list, and then we've already got made ephemera from the challenge and other videos, so then we should be able to decorate those with the ephemera that I've made, and then we'll be ready to make something. I've got a couple of ideas of different journals I want to try out in like Tim Holtz style. So yeah, I'm excited. Right, I hope everybody's okay, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Get your feet up, catch up on some Netflix, and or just sit and craft, because that's what I'm doing all weekend. Ryan's at work this weekend. Eleanor's staying in. She said it's too cold. It's not too cold. So she's just downstairs. I think she's playing Zoo Tycoon. Well, she keeps flitting between Zoo Tycoon and The Sims. She hasn't got dressed in it. I think it's about gone 2 o'clock now. So yeah, and she's obviously old enough now to, you know, she's not mum can have a drink, mum can have something to eat kind of age. She can just get on, and she'll obviously want a tea, but yeah, through the day I don't have to look after her. I think that's the word I'm trying to say, because yeah, they don't want you around them anyway, do they? Like, she just wants to chill. She breaks up next week for a week, and I think she's ready. Right, I'm going, so see you soon. Bye for now.